Welcome back, RealVacantLand.com. This is Luke Smith, and I'm proud to bring you another property for sale. This one is in Cochise County, Arizona. Had hundreds of properties in Cochise County, Arizona over time. Probably 98% happy buyers of all the properties. A couple of them I gave their money back and sold the properties to other people that were happy with the properties. And so keep getting more Cochise County properties. I think if realtors had statistics like that, they wouldn't be anywhere near as close. The couple unhappy ones still bug me though. I want everybody to be happy with the land they buy. So I'm trying my hardest to describe these things as best as I darn well can for what they are. And let's take a look at this one. This is Cochise County. This is northern part of Cochise County. This one is owned by Curtis Eichlofs. These are first sale by owner. So Curtis is up here. He's the owner of this property. You're buying it from him, and you're doing a deal with him, not from me. I'm just presenting it. It's on my little website, ruralvacantland.com. My little website that often has better statistics than like Zillow when it comes to these dollar size price locations and similar kinds of properties. So over here we've got the price, $1,000 for this property, $1,000 even. Curtis doesn't even go with the nines and the sevens and stuff in the price that I like to do. He just straight up $1,000, good deal, $1,000 is it. So ID number, that's the APN number. You can look it up with the county and research it and everything else. You can do that. I wish the realtors would do that in their ads, but they don't. They don't give you all the information. They want to hide stuff because they want to get their commission, right? And we don't do that here in ruralvacantland.com. This is first sale by owner, FSBO, right? So Cochise County, and is 0.86 acres. So it's almost an acre. It's like 9/10 of an acre, almost 9/10 of an acre. It's more than 3/4 of an acre. Let's jump down here. Let's take a look at this thing. We got it pulled up. It looks like there's a power line up here. I don't know, my hand starts disappearing into space. It looks like, oh, let me move this around a little bit. Here we go. Now I can reach it. Oh, yeah, this right here is a power line, so it looks like you could tag into the power line. It looks like there's a bigger one there and a smaller one. So a bigger one, the smaller one. The smaller one's probably the residential one. I don't see any transformers or reasons for transformers around there. Well, look at that. There's a power line along this road too. So there's one up here and one down here. So there's a power line right on the street in front of you. Now, I'd really fall out of my chair if we got street view over here. No, of course we don't have street view, but just got to try, right? So there's some bushes on the property, and there's a power line across the street, and I don't see any transformers, so you probably got to pay the power company to like actually hook up transformers. Now that I'm looking at this, the power line across the street looks like more of a longer distance one than the one on the next row looks more like a residential line. So it still might be a power pole from there to here. Yeah, so there's a bunch of lines laid out around the area. There's some crop circles down below, or irrigation pivot points, whatever you want to call them. There's some kind of farming industry something over here. I don't know what exactly that complex is doing. Processing something. And then we've got, dry lake bed over there. And then Wilcox up above it. We'll keep zooming out. It's Dragoon Mountains over here. Let's turn the map on. So Dragoon is just right over this side. I need to fix this so I can reach out across the screen more. So Dragoon is this green thing behind my head. Here's the property. You drive down the 10, you can get to Benson. If you keep going down, you can get over to whatever the town's called, Tucson. I don't know why I can't remember the name of Tucson. But you can get lumber and nails and roofing shingles and plumbing and stuff like that in Benson. And if you want to get like proper tractor parts, you probably got to go, well, in Benson you probably get tractor parts too, but you probably got to go to Tucson to get like the specialty parts. You can probably get the basics in Benson. So $1,000 for this property, almost an acre. I'm pretty sure you can do mobile homes, manufactured homes, build it yourself. Oh yeah, RU4 zoning. Kind of wonder about that though. The size of the property and that zoning might not be accurate. But if you talk to the county, if you go on the GIS system, let's look it up. I'll do it with you. So let's do Let's go to Cochise County, GIS. We'll look up the zoning on this one. We'll fix it if it's wrong, because this says RU4, and that usually means 4-acre minimum parcels. And this is less than 1 acre. It might be grandfathered in, so it still might be RU4, but just not very common looking. So we want to get, they're asking for the APN number. So it's 205 12 021. Can you guys remember that? 205 12 021. We'll see if that brings it up. There's our property right there, right? Yep, there it is. Okay, so let's look at zoning. And it says zoning SR22. That makes more sense. Okay, so I'm going to change this. This is SR22 zoning, not RU4 zoning. So SR22, I think it needs 2,200 square feet or so. It's like, it can be really tiny. You could probably split this property up. So I'm not very familiar with SR22 zoning. So talk to the county about SR22 zoning and see what you can and can't do in SR22 zoning. And I'll just change this one, just make it SR22 zoning. So everyone knows the right thing, right? Okay, so there we go. We got this one fixed. The weather there in the area is 62 degrees right now. It's 9:30 in the morning. It's 62 degrees in Wilcox. It's going to be 69, 68, almost 70 degrees in the middle of the day today. At night, it's getting down to 48 degrees. But every day, I mean, look at this, 70, 73, 77, 72, 60, 66, 68, 67, going into the next week. I mean, it's basically in the 70s the next couple days. And what kind of weather is it where you are? I mean, it's like 70s here by the coast in Southern California, but I mean, talking to my family in Michigan and talking to different people, different parts of the country and stuff, it's it's freezing. They're getting snow. It's November. They're getting snow, and here it's the mid 60s. You could be walking around in your shorts and your t-shirt. I mean, maybe you put a sweatshirt on at night, maybe some blue jeans or something. But during the day, you're getting sun and it's blue sky and it's nice out. So if you're up north somewhere and you're dealing with weather and you get a snotty nose and you got a cold and you're feeling sick and everything, get out of that weather. Come down here to Arizona and get some land that you can use. The regulations allow you to go for it, and they want you to. They want you to make it happen, and it's just there and it's set up for you and it's ready to go, and you just got to go use it. So in a minute here, this thing's going to be loaded back up and I'll be able to show you the property again. So this is Curtis. He's got a buy it now button. We'll click on that, and it's got all the numbers. Start filling out the fields here. For the title information is what name you want the property owned in, what address do you want the deed sent to, how should we contact you, how should Curtis contact you. This is going to Curtis. And then please, when you're doing this, how did you find out about it, hit the YouTube thing, hit next, and then start putting your payment information in there. It can take bank account information, like ACH information from your bank account or your debit card or your credit card. I mean, you could buy land, you could like get travel points and stuff off of using your credit card if you really want to. So back to the property. Curtis isn't charging any fees, no closing fees over there. He's saying approximate dimensions of the property is 127 foot by 197 foot. So that gives you an idea what that is. Property taxes are $15 a year. That sounds like my kind of property tax. So there is a nice, cheap, easy one for you in Cochise County, Arizona. Land of the easy, home of the easy, cheap land, right? So go check that one out. Let me know how you like this one. Pros, cons, throw them in the comments down below. Love to hear what you have to say about this one. Talk to you again in the next video. Thanks. Bye.